Welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time here. My name is Nay. I'm your virtual bestie. This space is for women who are evolving, not just in how they look, but in how they move through life. We talk self-worth, confidence, money, habits, learning how to build a life that actually feels good to live in. Nothing extreme, nothing you have to force, nothing you have to become someone else to do. Wherever you're coming from today, get comfortable. You don't need to fix anything right now. Just listen and see what hits. Now, if money has always felt heavy for you don't really trust yourself with it, or you feel behind no matter how hard you try, or you're constantly questioning every decision you make, this conversation is for you. I want to say this in a way that actually feels true. When money feels stressful, it's usually not because you're careless or doing everything wrong. It's usually because at some point in your life, money stopped feeling safe to you. Now, I'm so excited because I have a way to help you shift how you handle money forever. Here's the shift that changes how you handle money long term. Money gets harder when your body expects something to go wrong. What I mean by that is, even before you consciously think about it, your body is already reacting to it. So when money moves, your body might go into tension, urgency, overthinking, or I need to fix this now mode. It's not because anything bad is happening, because your system learned at some point that money changes where stressful, unpredictable, or painful situations happen. Maybe there was a time when you didn't make enough, bills felt overwhelming, you had to rely on credit, or one wrong decision had real consequences. Even if things are better now, your body remembers that season. Money feels heavy not because of the number itself, but because your body is trying to protect you from feeling that way again. This is how it usually shows up day to day. You might check your account and immediately you feel anxious, even if your bank account is fine. You might hesitate to spend on things you need because you're scared you might regret it. You overthink purchases that other people seem to make very easily. You tell yourself, I should be better at this by now. Over time, you start to associate money with pressure instead of support. Instead of asking, how do I get better with money? I want you to start asking this: how do I respond when money triggers me? Because the moment matters more than the math. For example, when you're about to make a purchase, you start feeling tight in your chest. When you want to invest in yourself, you start listing all the worst case scenarios. When money comes in and you immediately feel like it's already gone, that's your cue. Not to judge yourself, just slow down and stay with yourself. Ask, what would help me feel a little more grounded right now? Sometimes that pausing, sometimes it's reminding yourself you've handled worse. Sometimes it's choosing not to spiral just because you're uncomfortable. That's how trust starts to rebuild in real moments, not theory. Here's something you can practice today. The next time money feels heavy, don't try to solve it immediately. Just notice, what am I feeling in my body right now? Ask, what would help me feel 10% more steady before I make a decision? You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to worry about not being fearless. Just be steady. Over time, those small pauses change how you relate to money. If you're someone who feels like you know what you're supposed to do, you don't follow through, you start habits, then you drop them, you get motivated, then you get overwhelmed, or you're tired of feeling like you need to fix yourself. That's who Soft Life Strong Habits is for. It's not about discipline or pushing harder. It's about learning how to support yourself daily, especially when life, money, or emotions feel messy. It gives you structure without pressure and consistency without burnout. I'll leave it linked in my description below if that feels supportive to you. No pressure, just an option for you. You don't need to overhaul your life to change your relationship with money. You need awareness, you need steadiness, you need to practice staying with yourself instead of against yourself. That's what actually lasts. I'm glad you're here. Ciao.